Hey guys, welcome back to another episode here on the BJD Doll Fam channel. It's Kyle and I'm back with another unboxing. I am here today with another unboxing for you guys. I know it's only been a week since my last unboxing and I have another special package here today, and as you can see, it is another Smartdoll package. Really, to kind of explain why I have another one so quickly, the current conversion rate, especially at the time of this video, for the Japanese yen to US dollar is still pretty good. I believe it was about it was between 74 and 75 cents to the dollar conversion rate. So to get this doll, I got some goodies this time with the doll, not just the doll itself. And in order to qualify for free shipping, I believe in total your order had to be about 7,000 yen or 70,000 yen, which if you convert that to US dollars is about $520. So if it was a 1-to-1 conversion, the dolls themselves would be about 520 US dollars. So it's a great conversion in our favor right now. So with that being said, I'm just going to go ahead and get into this box, since we've already seen the typical unboxing before and I've already explained, you know, the thing about Smartdoll in my last video. I'm just going to go right ahead and get into this one. So this one should be a little bit quicker, or at least that's what my intention is. Whether or not that's going to work that way, I don't know. But I'm just going to get this tape out of here, get this all cut up this way, this taken care of. Okay, got that open. And if you didn't check out my first video, again, this is going to be very similar, so the unboxing to the first one is going to be the same. The only difference is that I talk a little bit more about the company and Danny Chu, who is the owner of the Smartdoll company. So when you open your box, there is your canvas bag here to the bottom, and it says keep calm and carry a Smartdoll. This is the standard packaging for these dolls. And I'm gonna go ahead and, as you can see, there is the goodie box here. Again, it has the Smartdoll logo and the Culture Japan logo all over it. It's about the size, actually it's a little bit smaller than a shoebox. Maybe if you got like Tom's, it's the same kind of shoebox. So I'm gonna open this first, and then we can get into the doll. I know you can see the little sticker on her head that tells you what sculpt she is, and I'll get to that in a second. I'm actually excited. I want to go into the little accessories box first. So with this doll, oh wow, okay, so there's a lot in this box. So first and foremost, I'll actually start this way. So one of the things you can get, it's listed in the freebies section on the Culture Japan website. You have to specifically ask for these, so you will not get them unless you ask, and it is on the item description. So when I ordered the doll, I asked Danny to include some quote-unquote rings of shame. And what this is just some flashing that came from other dolls that have been cut. And what I plan to use these for, and as you can see, it's in all the different skin tones. So it's cinnamon and cocoa and tea, and there's even blue in here. So what these are going to be used for is I'm going to use it to test fabric. So I plan on making some outfits for my dolls, and I want to see if the fabrics are going to stain the vinyl at all. And I asked him if he could just send me vinyl scraps or cones of shame, and he immediately said, yeah, I absolutely can, and that's what all of these are. So thank you, Danny, for sending me these, because this is definitely going to go into my research and to figure out if the fabrics I'm going to use in the future are going to stain my dolls. So it was very important. And like I said, this is a freebie, so I didn't have to pay extra for these. I just asked, and as you can see, he sent me more than enough that I could ask for. So I'm very grateful and very thankful that he did that for me. So I'll go ahead and put those to the side, and we can get into some of the clothing items, because I got a few. So the first clothing item here, can't really see it all that well, but it is the Battle Tiger bikini and socks set. So it's got 2 socks with the yellow tiger print, and then the bikini top and bottom in the yellow tiger print. So I picked these up because it was on sale, because it was being like discontinued or decommissioned for now, and I'm assuming it's just because it probably wasn't selling all that well and it wasn't really the popular design, because there was a couple of different versions of this, or at least 2 different versions I believe, and I guess it just wasn't selling well, or it wasn't as popular, so the price on it was cut to a cheaper price. So I figured I'd go ahead and threw that on the floor. I figured I'd go ahead and pick this up just because summer is here, we're in the summer season, and I wanted to get like a bikini bathing suit for my doll. I'm actually planning to go to a meetup with a local group for me. They're doing a like Hawaiian luau, beachy themed bikini swimsuit party in July, and I want to be able to participate. And while I believe one of the hosts of the party is going to be able to make a swimsuit for me, still want to have one just so I can take both of my dolls to this event instead of just the one. And moving on to the next item is it's the Britannia dress and panty set. This is another item at the moment that was marked down, again due to the same situation I'm assuming as this, where they just had overstock and needed to downsize their stock on it, so it was a cheaper price than normal, so I went ahead and jumped on that so I could get another dress for my Smartdoll. And I believe probably tucked in the dress, because it said it was a dress and panty set, so I'm assuming there's the black underwear is in here. I just can't see it. Oh yeah, you can kind of, I can see it in person, but you can't. It blends in with the dress. It's in the back of the dress. So yeah, there's that. And then I got some vinyl boots for her. Again, same situation, they were on sale, so I went ahead and jumped on that. And these next items, because it's going to give somewhat away what's going on. So the standard stand, and as you can see, it's in Coco, so it's a Coco girl. And it comes with the little sponge. It's like melamite or something like that. It's a magic eraser. So with the Coco girls, apparently they have a tendency to either stain or like show like little scratches and imperfections a little bit easier than like my girl Semi-Real Valiant over there named Riley. So like Riley is different because she is in the cinnamon skin tone, so she's already a lighter skin tone, so it's a little bit more difficult to see, where the Coco, as you can kind of see on camera, is a little bit richer and darker of a skin tone, so it's going to show the imperfections a little bit easier, and that's what the sponge is for, because you can go in and just kind of buff it out, and it'll take care of those imperfections, which is cool. So I'm glad that he included this, but again, you can just use a magic eraser. I have a bunch of the bigger versions of this sponge from other ball jointed dolls that you will be seeing on this channel in the future. And I'm not gonna obviously do an unboxing for those because I already have them. They're on my shelf right up here. So you will be seeing those in a future video. And then of course the next part to this is her wig. I know you can't see it because it kind of is dark color and it blends in, so it just looks like nothingness is here, but this is called the twist out full wig. So it's kind of got like a braided twist to it. It's textured, so it's not the same as the lavender hair that is on my semi-real Valiant, which I'm totally okay with. And the reason I went for this doll that I'm about to take out specifically, actually let me take the doll out and then I'll explain to you what my reasoning was, because I'm kind of excited about it because it's different. This is actually the darkest, this is my first doll in this skin tone, and I'm very excited to have her, and I'm going to be using her as kind of like a project doll, so I have an idea of what I'm going to do with her. I just have to get her kind of situated and, you know, we'll go from there. So let's go ahead and get into the doll. I'm very, very excited. I'm always excited, but it's a Smartdoll, and this experience unboxing Smartdolls is unlike anything I've ever done before. And I really enjoyed the last one. I'm really going to enjoy this video. And oh my goodness, here she is. She's in Coco. And I can already see her little face up. And I'm dying. Okay, so. I'm just gonna turn her back to you guys. So you're gonna see doll butt for a second. Oh my goodness, she is gorgeous. I love her already. Okay, so this doll is Prowess in Coco. So now I can go into explaining why I'm going to use her as my project doll. So as you can see, she has the anime sculpt. She's in the Coco skin tone. She is adorable. She's got the little like cat whiskers, like face mark, 2 different colored eyes. One is green and blue, and this is fantastic. I love her. So my project idea for her, if you're familiar with the game Final Fantasy XIV, A Realm Reborn, or now it's on Endwalkers, the current expansion, she reminds me of the Mikote race in Final Fantasy XIV, which are the like humanoid cat characters. They have like the same little facial markings and stuff like that. So what I'm planning on actually doing for her is getting her like a cat ear mod or something, headband maybe, most likely a magnetic mod for the cat ears, and a cat tail, and then I want to make some of the Final Fantasy outfits to put on her because I think it would just be amazing and she would look so good as a little Mikote. So I have Yara and I have Riley, and I can't. I'm so excited. Let's get her dressed here. I'm gonna put her in the Britannia dress and panty set. I think that would be a good fit for her. And I love actually how this was packaged. It was really well. It has like a little card so the dress could kind of keep its form. And then the panty set, like I said, that it comes with. But this was a lot easier than this is a lot easier to deal with than the struggle that was Riley and her pants, because those shorts are, when I tell you, they are form-fitting and something that, you know, I know a lot of people may have to struggle with. She had to like jump to get in her pants because they were that tight getting on. And like I said, these are the boots. These are in the vinyl. They're really, really nice. Actually, what's cool about these, I don't know if you can see, like they're super shiny. And if I didn't tell you that these were vinyl and that it was all kind of like one piece, I would have thought that this is leather. Like straight up I would have thought that this was leather because the texture, that's what it feels like. And it may be, but like as you can see in the back, there's not like a zipper or anything. It's just like a slit and you just slide the shoe on. Huh. That is very interesting. This is the first time I've actually gotten shoes from Culture Japan. So this is kind of a new experience for me. And again, they fit really well after you get the foot in, which is the hardest part, apparently. So yeah, got the foot in. Got it in on both sides. So, really quickly, the only downfall to these shoes that I can see, and it is talked about, at least the warning is there, because there's nothing to tie the back. You can see there's kind of a gap. So these boots, I'm sorry, are not going to be used for photos from behind. Because it's just they're not going to look finished. That was like really the only criticism that I could see. And again, there's a warning about that on the website. So again, we have our girl. She's in her dress. There's the slit in the back for her stand to go into. She's got her panty set on and the boots are on. Okay, we're getting put together. Let me take her head back off. I know I just put it on, but I need to take her head back off for a second. And we'll grab her wig. Ooh, okay. I think you can probably see it a little bit better now. Okay, take this off. That would leave me alone. There we go. And take that out. And as you can see, there is the twist off hairstyle. So it is like little, it's actually curls. So it's not, I thought it was braided, but it is in fact not braided. It is curls, and it is a super soft hairstyle. Wow. Okay, so let me try and wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Get that on, slide it on, get her head in place. Actually, let me do a little rotation here, get it on. Yeah, okay. And I kind of want it to be like a little side party. Excuse me, a side part kind of deal. So it kind of comes off to the side of her head there. Yeah, oh my gosh, her face sculpt is gorgeous. I'm just now getting a chance to admire her little like winged cat eye that she's got going on, like her little eyeliner. Yeah, that's great. Okay, so I got her hair, on. Okay, let's get that on the body. And there she is with her hair on. She is gorgeous. I love her already. And I cannot wait to get her mods going with her tail and her cat ears, so I can start making her look like a Final Fantasy character. Her face is different. Again, just kind of zooming in to get some more appreciation for that. So she has an anime style face. As you can see the difference, let me pull Riley up. Between her and Riley is her eyes are definitely bigger. And her nose, like she doesn't really have nostrils and stuff where Riley does. Yura is like just kind of a more anime style face in general. but she is adorable. Like, I love her. I'm obsessed. But I now have my 2 girls, and really at this point in time, there's only one more Smartdoll that I really, really want for my personal collection at this time, which is going to be in the Interstellar Gray when that releases, and that's going to be Anomaly Zombie. So I'm really, really excited to get my 3 girls together once Gray releases. But in the time being, like I said, I had to take advantage one last time of the great conversion rate to get one other doll that I wanted to really add to my collection. And here she is. It's the Coco Prowess. And I do have to say, one of the other things that I had to really think about was which Coco doll I wanted, because I wanted to have a cinnamon girl, I wanted Coco, I want the gray. I may find somebody in tea, so I may end up actually with 4 dolls, so I can have one of each skin tone, and then, you know, the one special color. But we'll cross that bridge later. But again, as of right now, I just wanted to take advantage of the additional, like I said, the great conversion rate. And I knew I wanted a Coco doll, so I wanted to pick one up while they had Coco in stock. And it was between... So once again, here I am recording my outro because my camera cut off on my phone. I just wanted to say, if you guys liked the Dolly content, please hit the like and subscribe button, and, you know, see you in the next one. Bye, guys.